How to stop drinking alcohol? That is the question I'd like to answer today. This is a question that may be on the mind of some people in whose life alcohol has become a very serious issue. In fact, alcoholism is much more widespread than people often realize. In Buddhism, seeing the dangers and the problems with alcohol, the Buddha would very clearly advise against drinking alcohol to any extent. But if we already have the habit of drinking alcohol and we would like to quit, then there is some advice that from a Buddhist perspective you could give. First of all, in Buddhism we often emphasize how your environment can affect your own mind. So it's important that when you start to quit drinking alcohol, that you choose your friends carefully. If you have many friends around you or relatives that remind you of your own alcoholism, that remind you of your own former habits, then you might easily have a relapse. Also, even the things that you used to use when you drank alcohol, the glasses you used to use, the bottles, of course, you have to get rid of those. Those are the traces from your previous life that you're trying to forget and break with. If you want to break with the past, you have to do it very good. Another thing is that there is a tradition in Buddhism amongst Buddhist monks that when you want to quit a habit and you want to start a good habit, you announce it to another person. This is also known as a confession. Not a confession to one's father priest or something like that, but a confession amongst monks on equal terms, in which you explain your intention that you'd like to improve yourself to the other monk, and you explain the mistakes that you've made. And the other person is then a witness to your intention to improve yourself. On a similar note, it may be a very good idea that if you want to break the habit of drinking alcohol, to announce this intention to many people around you, so that these people can not only be a witness to your intention and confirm you in your intention, but also remind you later on. So this is another important aspect. And finally, it is important that when we want to quit with anything, that we often meditate, practice training of the mind to develop the resilience, develop the strength of mind to be able to quit. So these are some techniques that we can use when you'd like to quit drinking alcohol.